Hey guys, what's up? It's Mythic, and today we're racing. So take a look at what we have here. This, of course, doesn't have the new skin, but this will be the Strava tune, the one that shines on the wonderful new tracks made by our good friend Strava. And I want to help you guys enjoy both the car that I'm going to post and his tracks a little bit more. So hopefully I'll be able to do that. And let's start by just taking a look at this car. If we just ramp this thing up and slam on the gas pedal, it's going to go fairly fast, and it might just get a little bit out of control. So I'm not entirely sure we want that. So how do we stop that, Mythic? What do we do? Do we put on the brakes? Oh, no. Mythic says that's the wrong thing to do. Racing isn't about brakes. Racing is about gas pedals and speed and fun and doing cool stuff. So how do we make all that cool stuff happen, you ask? Well, I'll tell you right now. What you need to first understand is the concept of load. If you put tension or some sort of resistance on all that power, you bring it right under control, and you can unleash it whenever you wish, and in whatever manner you wish. So you just let it go and just run wild, and it'll do whatever you want it to, once you learn how to control it. And once you do, you can really do some awesome things. You can whip that weight around. You can make it work for you instead of against you. See how it kind of slows you down? It makes all that power manageable. Bring it down. Dig into those turns. Slap off to those hills and run around like a crazy monkey, because that's what I like doing. And then take that mojo and just get it working on the track. Feel what is going on with this car. Oh yeah, baby. You'll feel it. There is a flow, a rhythm to these tracks, and you want to get yourself into it. You want to slip into it like a tight-fitting glove. It's warm and comfortable, and it feels like speed. You'll like it. And you'll know. And I'm not doing it at the moment, of course. I'm screwing around. But when you do get it right, you're going to hear it in the engine. You'll see it in the movement of the car. And I'll let you know when I get it right. You may know before I even tell you. But I'm going to sit here and screw around talking while we do this. And you can look at what happens to the car and watch how I recover from it. Watch how it reacts to things. Take it to the point of failure. What happens if you go too far? That's what you need to know. You need to know how far you can go. So whip these things around, beat them like a dead horse, and just make them work for you. Find out what they can do, what the limits are. And keep in mind that that is a whopping lot of fun, first of all. That you have a lot of forces at work here. A lot of things going on. And what you want to do is keep all those forces moving in a forward direction as much as possible. You want to take the lines on this track and straighten them out as much as you can so that you have a smooth, as big an arc as possible. And you'll fade in the right spots off the gas. Just lift off, let it float. Did that wrong. And then at the right moment, you'll feel it and see it. You just get back on. Fade, get on. So it's a fade and push. Fade, push into the rock. Love that rock, because I haven't quite figured it out yet. And this is that Strava. Hello. This is that corner I was talking about that, not so much with this car, but with the Torino that I've been tuning, is giving me the chatter. And that's just perfectly fine. I'm actually liking that. And everybody, do you see how this banks the other way? That banks up on the right over there. If this was conducive to stick 'em to the track motion, let's call it, that would be banked to the right over down, so that you're coming into it sort of like a NASCAR track. and all of your momentum that you're carrying around this turn with you is being slammed into more, like that wall, more of a surface that wants to keep you against the track. Now this is cool. I love this because it actually requires a little bit more car control and finesse to get yourself adequately around that turn. You got to, find the right line and get things worked up. So I like it. Initially, I was tuning the Torino, and it's looser than, snot, and it just does that. It's got more chatter in it. That's its nature. This one, not so much. I'm in fact loving it. So that's all good. But the thing is, once you figure out the timing and the rhythm of a track, it's like a tune, and within that tune there are several different melodies. There's all kinds of them that you can play, different lines you can take, different speeds, different fluid forms of motion that you can follow within that. And look for those, play with them. And you're going to be doing that during a race. Imagine cars running all the way around you, left and right. Oh, these guys coming in here. You want to jag inside here, get inside, and just slip on the inside over here and get in past here. So, ooh, want to get past over here. Uh-oh, missed that corner. So you can tell the car what you want it to do at any time. It's not a matter of course, there's always that random factor, and that's the fun part because you're always tracking the motion. That inertia, all that latent energy that you're building up and storing in there. Let me take it off this hill. I'm going to slowly work it over there. Okay, maybe a little less. A little more than slowly. But I'm going to get over there in a second. I was talking to you and pushing the wrong button. Okay. But as we work things over towards my thing, you're going to find that the motion wants to go not just against the track, but it'll find other paths to follow. This isn't working. If you work that rotational momentum, we can get some really cool things going, but you have to build it. There we go. We're building it, and I can get back down, take it back out, do whatever you want with it, but you have to build it up and then use it. And you can use that during a race. You can use this in your car. You can go outside right now, get in your car, and use things that you learn in this video game with this car. It's some pretty cool stuff, I'm telling you. Not only that, it's going to make all your racing more fun. To be able to control this car and to have a feeling and a sense of its motion, all of these skills will only enhance your life and your enjoyment of racing, and everything motion-based will just get better. All your colors will get richer, your palette will get larger. Everything is cooler. You will like it. Trust me. So I think what we're going to do now, I want to show you guys something. I have not yet learned Melville very well. So let's go there now. Oh, so quickly. Now what I want to show you is how you go about chipping away at a track. I know I've driven this a few times, of course. I have a good idea of where I need to go. But I don't have the line down perfectly. So I'm going to be taking things wide, shooting things wrong. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to start hunting for the line. I'm going to start looking for better ways to get through there. Better car control. What makes the car easier to go through here? I'm telling you, this car will scream through this course once you find the right line and the right timing. It can look like this big bucket of crap right now, but I'm going to do it right now in front of you. And I'm going to stop talking for a minute while I do it. And I'm going to... Okay, it's very difficult for me to stop talking, as you can know from my writing. But I'm going to do that now so I can actually try to concentrate on the race. And look for the rhythm. Watch when things start getting better. starting to find the places where I need to fade and push. Little fade, push. Little fade and push. And notice when I fade, I drop speed. You want to get your timing down so that you drop as little speed as possible. See how I carried all that? I didn't fade through that last one. I did there. But I'm looking for the ways I got through there without breaking or fading. So I'm looking for the spots that'll let me carry all that energy through most efficiently. And I'm tracking my weight. I'm feeling that car as it goes through here. And now that I'm talking, I'm screwing things up again. But what I'm doing is I'm just chipping away. I'm just looking for that finer line, that smoother flow, the better motion. And we'll see if I can get it again. I'll shut up for a second. And if you fall out of it, oh, I screwed up. Just get back in. Fall off the car. Get off the throttle. Let it find its legs. And then get back on it and see if you can find it again. And look for different lines through here. There's all kinds of different places to explore. I went all through there without braking. And it just feels good. You let off, you can actually feel the engine push. It just goes, yeah! This is just monkey-fueled racing at its finest, people, I'm telling you. And once you get it down, it is nothing but good. So practice, love it, and have a good time, says Mythic.